grandparents are called ancestors. So now it is very important to know this. It is also one of the new word. You might be thinking great parents or great grandparents is fine, but what do we call all the people in our family who lived before our grandparents? They are called ancestors. Yes, ancestors. Alright, so now we'll just move further and let us just understand about Deepti's family tree. Okay, so in this picture, as you can see, there are so many levels on the left hand side. Alright, here you can see level 1, level 2, and level 3 and so on. So, first, we'll just look into level 1. So, in the level 1, whom do you find? Who are they? Good. So, you can see Deepti's great grandparents. In the sense, parents of Deepti's grandparents are called great grandparents. And then in this level 2, we will find Deepti's grandparents. And then in the level 3, we find Deepti's parents and Deepti's uncle and aunt. And where is Deepti? You will be wondering where is Deepti, right? So here we are, wherein in the level 4, in the last, we find her cousins, her brother, and Deepti at the last. So this is Deepti's family tree. Alright, so now we will study how Deepti's family tree was. We have looked into it, but we will just read out what was there above. This family tree shows her great grandparents on the top. Then it shows her grandparents, parents, and finally her. As we all have observed, on the top in the level 1, it shows Deepti's great grandparents, and then it shows her grandparents, her parents, and then finally her. You can see here, Deepti is here at the last. Right? Okay, now just like a real tree, you might have observed a tree will be smaller and then grows and become big. Just like a normal tree, just like a real tree, a family tree also grows with time. Grows with time. Let us find out how it grows with time. Alright. You'll be having grandparents at home. So your grandparents were kids long back, as you are now. You're all children, right? You're all kids, very small. So even your grandparents were so small and kids long back. They had their parents and their grandparents as well. Just like we have our parents, our grandparents, just like you have parents and grandparents, they even had parents and grandparents. As the time went on, they gave birth to your parents. And then your parents grew up, they became big and older, and then they gave birth to you. In the same way, the size of the family grows with the time. As you grow older, you may also become parent and then grandparent. Alright, now we have studied about family tree, grandparents, great grandparents. Now we will solve few problems from remembering section. Alright, so let us see what is there in the multiple choice questions. This question is, the picture given is a, okay, let me show you a picture. So you can see this picture, right? Wherein you can see grandparents here. Let me show you where the grandparents are. You can see this picture, grandparents, parents, uncle, aunt, you, and cousin. Alright, now you have to tell me what is this picture. Okay, let me just read out the option. Alright, option A, mango tree. Option B, apple tree. Option C, banyan tree. Option D, family tree. As in the picture, we have noticed we have grandparents, parents, uncle, you, and cousin. It is D, option D, family tree. It is a family tree. Alright, so now we have to go back here and write the correct option. What is the correct option? D is the correct option. Alright, so now the second multiple choice question I am giving you as homework. I am circling it out. This is the homework. Alright, and then we will solve the next question now. Yeah, so the question is, fill in the blanks using the correct word from the brackets. Alright, we have to fill in the blanks by using the correct word in the bracket. The question is, all the people in our family who lived before our grandparents are our dash. In the bracket, cousins or ancestors. So we all know that the people who lived before our grandparents, we call them as ancestors. What do we call them? Ancestors. Good. Now, this fourth question in the fill in the blanks will be for homework. Let us see the short answer question now. Very short answer questions. Fifth question is, who are called great grandparents? We were actually studying this. Alright. So who are called as great grandparents? Is it the parents of our parents, or is it the parents of grandparents? Yes, this is parents of grandparents are called great grandparents. Grandparents. Very good. And now the sixth short answer question will be for homework. Alright. And also this one also would be for, the seventh question would be also for homework. Let us solve few more questions from understanding part. Alright, so we have to write there whether the sentences are true or false. Eighth question is, a family tree grows with time. As we have just studied that just like a tree grows with the time, family tree will also grows with the time. So this sentence is true. Correct. Let me also read out the second question in the true or false. Question is, your great grandparents gave birth to your parents. Is it true or false? We know that our grandparents gave birth to parents. But here it says great grandparents gave birth to your parents, which is false. Alright. Okay, so the next 10th one and the 11th question will be the homework. Alright, we have solved few of the questions and we have given few of the questions for homework. To get the answers for homework questions, please reach out to your teachers. And today we have learned the definition of family tree and we have learned the meaning of grandparents, great grandparents, and we have also described the levels of family tree. This is a recorded session. For more interactive sessions,